Hello and welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. Today, we're going to the Whirl Islands, a place that I haven't really touched on very much at all in this game, because there really wasn't anything for me to do in them. But now there are things that we can do in them, so we are going to go to them. I have stocked up on like 60 Ultra Balls. I've got like 20 or so repels. Sorry, brain wasn't working. We should be set, I think, hopefully. I've got Zog up front because nothing I'm going to be fighting is of a level that I actually need to worry. So, figure I might as well just get him a little bit of training. And I'm gonna try and figure out how the Whirl Island works. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't have it memorized. I probably should have just like looked at the map. Oh, I never even fought this person. Well, I'm gonna fight him now. And down they go. Alright, cool. Now, did I really go all the way around this entire island the long way? Oh! Cool, Mantine! That's fairly rare. I'm not gonna bother catching it because I really don't need one, but that's cool. That's a pretty rare Pokemon, honestly. I think it only appears during the morning and day as well. But that's neat. It's dead now, but it's neat. I'm probably gonna be skipping a lot of battles and fights throughout this episode. Not that there's really that many, like, in fact, I don't think there's any trainers actually inside the Whirl Islands if I can ever get to them. Now, it does occur to me that I do... Thanks, game. It does occur to me that I do have repels, and I probably should be using those if I want to reduce the counters. But I also need to actually train my Pokemon, and I can't do that if I'm using repels. But there's probably better places to actually get them experience, so I probably should just use the repel. These things I can literally one-shot with Thrash. They're very easy to just take down. And they give okay experience for their level. But I probably should just go ahead and actually use a repel. In fact, I'll just go ahead and do that. I also probably should have dropped some items, but if it turns out that I have more items than I can utilize, then I'll just... or more items than I can carry, then I'll just drop stuff, I don't care. Alright. So, there are 4 of these islands. One in the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. There's an order that you are supposed to do these in order to actually get to the goal. I don't remember what that order is, but these things are all fairly well connected. They're also dark. They require a whirlpool to get into, and the final area that you're trying to get to requires flash. Or, wait. They're dark, so they require flash. They require whirlpool to get into, and the final area that you're trying to get to requires waterfall. So it's a thing. Alright, so this little push rock here, where we can use strength, that's a way to get up to this area from the southeast. In fact, it looks like this entire little path here is indeed a return path. So we'll just cycle back over. Now there are some cool Pokemon you can get here. Mostly the water and ice Pokemon like Shelder, and I think you can get Seal here as well. So there are some neat things that you can get, but I'm not particularly worried about any of them. Yeah, so this pops me back right down over here. I can wrap over and get this item. Looks like there's also an item right above me, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of items in this place. It's very big, very meandering, very easy to get lost, but has a lot of stuff in it. But if you don't have the silver wing, then there's honestly no point in even coming here. Alright, so I'm already out of room. I do have an escape rope, but I don't want to use it. So we'll throw away that berry. We'll go ahead and throw away that berry too. Is there anything else I want to throw away? Yeah, this burnt berry. Sorry, little girl who gave me that. I'm throwing it away. I could go ahead and use the PP up. Oh, well, I'll just get rid of all these berries. That works for me. Free up a lot of space by doing that. I can also get rid of this X defend. Got a few hyper potions on me. I won't get rid of the mystery berries because those are actually useful. But there we go. Alright. Now this will lead back up. Which, this is not the way we want it to be. This just leads us back out here. Which tells me, because I believe we are currently in the southeast quadrant, so I don't think we can get to where we want to be from the south. So it has to be from one of the northern 2 quadrants. Alright, so that's not it. Let's see. Yeah, there's the girl we fought earlier, and here's the whirlpool to get out of this one. So we'll go ahead and use whirlpool here. And now, because we have left the inside of the Whirl Islands, we will have to use flash inside of them again. But that's okay, we can do that. Alright, so let's go to this one. I don't actually know if I fought that trainer either, but I'm not that concerned about these trainers. They're very weak, and they're all swimmers, so they don't give any money. Frankly, it's better experience to just fight wild trainers. Wild trainers. Wild Pokémon. And it's way better money to go fight, like, the Elite Four or something. There's much better ways to get money in this game. There is a car with its alarm going off right now outside, but I don't think it's coming over the air, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and use another repel. No, actually, let's not use a repel just yet. Get a couple examples of some of the Pokemon that we can actually encounter here. Why not? Alright, so this puts us up here. Can't even get an item from there. We do get immediately into an encounter, and I think we get, yeah, we also get Crobat in here, but I'm pretty sure you can get Seal in this area as well, and I think maybe Cloyster. I mean, Thrash will take out all of these guys. Again, the enemies here are good experience. There's just a lot of them, and there's better places for me to get experience. Alright, so there's an item there. I don't know... Okay, so if I... Alright, so I'll go ahead and go this way. I think if I had gone that way, it would have actually led me to further rooms. Yeah, so we can encounter Seal here if you want a Seal. Which, Seal and Dugong are pretty cool. So, definitely pretty up there. They're a neat Pokemon, I like them a lot. But I don't need them for this playthrough. Alright, let's see what this item is. Cool, another Ultra Ball. I think that's like the 3rd Ultra Ball that we have found in the Whirl Islands so far. It's almost like we've got something in here to catch. That's going to be very difficult to catch. Alright, well, let's go ahead then and use another Repel. Because I really don't need to be fighting the stuff here. There is an item here. Alright, cool. Probably in this corner. Yeah, rare candy, nice. We do want to keep those, because those are handy. Nothing over here, but we can jump down. Looks like this will take me to... Yeah, I think I am currently on a return path rather than a progress path. There's an item there. How do I get that item? Oh, I get that item through here. Fair enough. Alright, that's just another nugget. So if I hop over to the right, it'll take me to where I came in, and then this just takes me back here. What happens if I keep going to the right rather than jumping down? Is there an item up here? There is not. There is an item over here, though. Full restore. We like those. Alright. I think this will take me... Yeah, so that will take me to the entrance of the northwest quadrant. We came in from the northeast. If I wrap over here, I can get another item. Carbos. Cool. At least the vitamins are stacking on each other. That makes them easier to carry. And this will let me go down. Alright. Oh, if I had continued hopping down instead of going to the left, it would have taken me back into that like little hub area that we had seen before, that we had gotten to from the north, or that we had gotten to from the southern areas, which I can't do anything from those. So I'm glad I did not do that. Alright, so we'll get that elixir. And another full restore. Nice. So, it looks like what I needed to do was from the path up at the top here, I needed to go the other direction rather than going for the item. But that's okay. I can just wrap back around and get back over there. Oh, hey Joey. Yo, Brendan, how's it going? This is Joey. How you Pokemon? My Rattata's raring to go. It's not even a Rattata anymore, Joey. It's Eradicate. Oh, Joey. Did you get a second Rattata, though? Are you running two? Are you running Eradicate and a Rattata, Joey? Oh, Joey. I don't even know you anymore. Okay, so we're back here at decision time. Instead of going down for the item, we'll just keep going up. See where this takes us. Takes us to another place to go down. Fair enough. This will wrap us over down here. Okay. We can actually get in the water from here, as well as get a revive. We like those. Okay, from here, we can now surf. So, I think we already kind of looked... Actually, can we continue over to the left? I think we might be able to. Go ahead and use another repel, just for good measure. No, we cannot actually get onto that platform for whatever reason. We also can't get onto that one for whatever reason. But we can use waterfall. Well, actually, we don't even have to use waterfall. If you want to go back up from here, you have to use waterfall, but you don't have to use it to get down. There is a little entrance right there, and if we go through here, we can get to this little cavern and find a little friend. So, I need to decide who I want up in front here. I am leaning towards... Oh, no, actually... So, Lugia is Psychic and Flying. I believe it's going to be level 50 or 70. One Ice Beam shouldn't kill it. One Ice Beam shouldn't kill it. But I don't know if I can guarantee that. Alright, well... I'll go ahead and try an Ice Beam. As long as it doesn't crit, I don't think it should kill it, depending on its level. If it's level 50, then I'm not even going to try one Ice Beam. If it's level 70, then I'll use an Ice Beam. Level 60. Okay. I don't think an Ice Beam will kill it. But I'm not sure I'm going to risk it, so I'm going to go with a Surf instead. Now, this guarantees that I can't use Ice Beam on it. The benefit of using Ice Beam was that I could potentially freeze it, which would make it way easier to catch. Paralysis does not actually... Oh, actually, you know what? If that's all that a Surf did, then an Ice Beam should be fine. We'll go ahead and use an Ice Beam. Let's see if we can freeze it. If we can freeze it, then that will help my catch rate tremendously. We'll try another Ice Beam. It's got Hydro Pump, which isn't going to do a lot, even if it does hit. Not to Sesso, anyway. Okay, I don't think I can use another Ice Beam on it. I don't know if I want to use Confusion. If I get a crit with Surf, it might kill it. Screw it, I'm going to go with it. Rain Dance. Shoot. Okay, this is going to power up water moves. So hopefully this Surf doesn't take it out. Don't die. Shoot. Okay. Well, that's a reset. Man, that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm fairly certain if you beat Red, then these guys will come back. But that requires doing that. So that is a reset. Okay, we are back here again. Let's try this one more time now that we know we can just, use Ice Beam on it. My levels are probably going to be a little bit different because it turns out I didn't save before I fought Lugia, so I had to work my way back through Whirl Cave. So my levels will be a little bit different because I fought differently. But I did go and grab all the items again. Whirl Islands are actually really easy to navigate when you actually know the path. So it wasn't too bad just going back and grabbing everything again. He's going to continue going with Gust. That's fine. This time I know I can just go ahead and use Ice Beam. Okay, that was a crit. I can get one more crit and be okay. As long as I don't get 2 more crits, I'll be fine. If I can freeze him, then that gives me the best odds of being able to actually catch him. Now, I don't think I can use another... Can I use another Ice Beam? Yes. Yes, I can use one more Ice Beam. As long as I don't get another critical. Okay, so he has Recover. So his moves are Hydro Pump, Gust, Recover, and Rain Dance. So he doesn't have a great move set. Hydro Pump is his best move, and it's not Stab. As a Psychic type, he has no Psychic moves. I like Lugia, but they really should have just made it Water Flying. I don't know why they didn't. Alright, well, we're just gonna switch to a Confusion, just to hurt it a little bit more. See if we can get its percentage down just a touch more. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a ball, because he could just recover at this point and kind of screw things up. I'm not gonna use the Master Ball here. Lugia is gonna be a lot easier for me to catch than the Rowing Beasts, because the Rowing Beasts are annoying because they roam. So I'm going to save a Master Ball for Raikou, because it'll be the most irritating to fight. I can use this Ice Beam strategy against Entei. Ice Beam won't do a lot of damage to Entei, and it still has the chance to freeze him, which will make him a little easier to catch. So my plan is to use that Master Ball on Raikou. That being said, let's start chucking Ultra Balls. Now, I could paralyze him. I have Thunder Wave. I could paralyze. However, paralyzing him doesn't actually add to your... it doesn't increase your odds of being able to catch a Legendary. It just doesn't do anything to help. So there's no real point in doing that, aside from making them easier to fight, because it means that they might not be able to hit you. That's really the only benefit of paralyzing these guys, is delaying their turns. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use not a ball. Where is it? Not repels either. A hyper potion. Yeah, there we go. Hyper potion on Sesso, so I can keep trying to freeze this guy. I don't have a good odds of freezing him. Freezing and sleep are the two things that really help when trying to catch a legendary. They're the two things that really increase your catch rate. But honestly, if I can't get him frozen, then I'm just going to have to go with the old-fashioned damage route and just chuck balls until they work. Still not frozen. Well, I can use a number more of these ice beams. That was a critical gust. That hurt quite a bit. He's gotten 2 crits on me. Or only 1 crit? Maybe he's only gotten 1 crit. There's been at least 2 crits in play. I've got a crit and he's got a crit. Okay, I can do another ice beam as long as my ice beam doesn't get a critical, which I really hope it doesn't. Okay, he's gonna recover anyway. Fair enough. So even if it does get a critical now, it still won't take him down. Now, Recover only has 10 PP, and he's used it a number of times, so I am forcing him to burn through that. Gust is going to be his move that has the most power points. He's also burning through his Hydro Pumps. That also does not have a lot of power points, so... He's doing a lot of damage, but he doesn't have a lot that he can use to attack with. Alright, I've got 1 more Ice Beam in me. This Hydro Pump won't do as much damage because it stopped raining. So I think I'll survive it. Yep. Okay. Now, as long as I don't get a crit... Okay, well... That's another reset. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, if you're playing along at home, I highly suggest, if you're trying to catch any legendaries, bring in something that can put them to sleep. Anything that can inflict sleep, whether it be by hypnosis, or sing, or not stun spore, sleep powder. Sleep powder will work against all the legendaries in this game. Sleep is by far the easiest method of actually catching these things. Because unfortunately, your other option is Ice Beam, basically, to try and freeze them, which only has, I think, a 10% chance of actually succeeding in the freeze. And Ice Beam also does damage, so you have to be careful that you aren't taking them out while you try to freeze them. And opponents like Lugia that like to spam Recover are very difficult to keep in a region where you feel comfortable just chucking balls at them, because they keep healing themselves after you've gotten them down into good health to start chucking balls at them. Alright, well, I can do 1 more Ice Beam as long as I don't get a crit. He's going to start up that Rain Dance, so that'll power up all water moves, but also make Thunder a guaranteed hit. Okay, I did not get a crit, it did not freeze, but he is now in good range to start chucking a ball. So we'll start with the Ultra Balls again. Now, this has pretty low odds of actually catching, but, I mean, it's probably the best I'm going to get unless I do successfully freeze him. That Recover is going to be annoying. Alright, well, we'll throw in another Ice Beam then. He's not making use of his Rain Dance, luckily. Gust is his only move that has a lot of power points. Now, I don't think I can successfully do another Ice Beam here, so I'm going to do a Surf instead. Well, he's going to recover, so we're fine, but that's okay. This Surf will do added damage because of the Rain Dance. So honestly, it might do... No, it did do a little bit less than the Ice Beam. I was going to say, between Stab and the Rain Dance, it might actually do more damage than the Ice Beam. But it seemed to do about the same. the rain has stopped. I'm gonna go for a Confusion just to add in a little bit more damage. I don't feel comfortable using Surf, and I definitely can't use Ice Beam on him right now. Well, at least he's in red health now. It's still not great. I think the best health percentage you can get something to, I think, is between like 1 and 10%. But red health is usually a good place to be, so we'll just keep trying this and see if we can get it to work. Not that time, okay. It's gonna go for that Hydro Pump. That'll hurt, but it won't take out Sesso. Sesso probably is the best thing I have to fight this guy, so I'm fine with using some healing items to keep Sesso alive here. There we go. Alright, now it's proc recover, so now I can go back to Ice Beam. I think I can get 2 Ice Beams in without killing it? Oh, now I definitely can. Now I can get 3 without killing it. I have not been keeping track of how many recovers it's used. Future me hopefully has been in editing, but that does not help present me in trying to catch this thing. Yeah, I do just over half its health in 2 Ice Beams, so I can't do 4, and 3 does not quite put it in red, I don't think. As long as I don't get a crit... Well, this might actually put it in red, and maybe it'll freeze. That did put it in red. It did not freeze, though. Okay. Yeah, it's only got like a 10% chance of actually freezing, so it's very, very low. But if it does happen, that will put me in a really good spot. No? Okay. Fair enough. It'll recover. Because of course it will. Alright, I've got 1 last Ice Beam here. And if this doesn't work, then I'll probably just paralyze it. Now, I do have PowerPoint restoration items that I can use here, which might not be the worst call. In fact, let's go ahead and actually just do that. I'll go ahead and use a Mystery Berry on Sesso to restore Ice Beam by 5 power points. He's going to use Recover. Almost back to full. I think I can do 3 Ice Beams without killing him. But it'll be very close. Probably safer just to do 2 and then something else. Yeah, just above half health. Okay, well now I can do 3. Now I can do 3, put him in red health, and maybe freeze him. Yeah, this is kind of just going to be what this... Well, the game froze. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium completely froze on me, so that's great. Alright, hang on, I guess, hopefully, I don't even know if you're hearing me during any of this, but I guess I need to turn off the game and bring it back on, try this again. Okay, 3rd or 4th time's the charm? I don't even know how many attempts it's been at this point. At this point, I'm just going to start cutting ahead until I've either caught this thing or killed it again, and we're just going to turn this into a series of supercuts, because, I mean, at this point, you already know what the battle's going to look like, and I've been recording for like an hour just trying to catch this thing alone. So, we're, well, I guess that does also include Whirl Island, but yeah, at this point, we're just going to start cutting ahead. Oh, wow, we actually got it on that. Yeah, I was waiting for him to recover, so I wasn't actually attacking him. I was just checking balls while he was in yellow health, and we got him! Alright, cool. So we got Lugia, the diving Pokemon. It has an incredible ability to calm raging storms. It is said that Lugia appears when storms start. Alright. No, we won't give a nickname to Lugia, but there we go. We now have the Luigia. Alright. Now that being said, let's go ahead and switch, I guess, Zog back up to the front. I think I have already used a Max Repel, but I'll use another one. Oh, it's still in effect. Okay. Now I could just escape route out of here. First I'm going to save, though, in case the game crashes again. There we go. Cool. And the one last thing I want to do is finish checking out this little area. I don't think there's much to see. There's this little path up, though, which I want to check out and just make sure there's nothing here. I think this is just a return path. I don't think it leads to anything, but it never hurts to check. Anything at this item? Or rock? Any item at this rock? Nope, nope, okay. Yep, and then this just drops us right up here, which, if you'll recall, is right next to the southwest exit, right here. So that's a real easy way to get out of here if you don't want to use an escape rope. But that will do it. We now have used up all of our need for for Whirlpool, for the whole game. And we also no longer need Flash until pretty much the end game. So I can go hit up the move deleter and delete some moves, which is not in this town. It is in Blackthorn. So I can go delete those two moves and replace them with some new moves from the Move Tutor. So that's pretty cool. That being said, I have a feeling we probably won't have any more episodes of Crystal until after I have trained my team to level 50. I'm not 100% sure on that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Either way, I know we need to get a Haunter, and I need to get some new moves. So I will see you guys in our next episode of Pokemon Crystal, where I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll find out.